What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Salt Jar Podcast. I'm Corbin, and I'm here with my host, Stefan. Say hi, Stefan.
What?
Is that English? What the fuck was that? And John.
Hello.
See, why can't you be like John? John is so civil about it. So this has got to be not Seth. Stefan's got to be a fucking fool about it. I can see Steve on here. If I introduce Steve, he'd probably do some. I'm calling it now. When we have Steve on here, he's going to do a fucking clown laugh. I'm calling it now.
You're probably right.
I actually think that Steve is going to be pretty damn. You need to stop coughing, all right, boy?
I'm sorry, I'm sick.
Yeah,
I know last podcast I was sick, but I got better. And then I got sick again. I'm not kidding. It's like I literally got.
That's
like
how
the
a cold
flu
works, Corbin. That's exactly how a cold works.
I had the cold before, but I think I got the flu this time for my girlfriend. But anyways, beside that, I know you guys don't give a shit.
Don't give us any details.
She spit in the back of my throat. That's what happened.
Jesus, is this a fucking hospital or is it a podcast?
Shit in my mouth. All right,
ew, sick fuck.
Well, okay, I'm done. So this was the 5-minute episode?
This is the 5-minute podcast, yeah. No, we have to keep going. We've already started recording. We're not stopping.
We do.
Anyways, so we got several things we're going to talk about today. Several topics. We have a fan question, which is our third topic that we're going to get into in a little bit. Do you guys want to go through the topics now?
Do we want to do the fan question first at the beginning of every episode?
Just so they can hear it, and then they can hear our answers. Then they click off the video. Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea.
Exactly.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So we'll do the fan question first. If you guys have any questions or like topics you guys want us to talk about, please leave that in the description. And if you guys have suggestions for guests, you can do that too. But when I say that, I know everyone's gonna be like, "Ew, pick me as a guest," and I'm like, okay, it needs to be somebody that like, I guess, is relevant in the community. I don't know how to explain it without sounding like a fucking cock, but
it's someone who isn't a complete dick.
Shut up. We need to have somebody that, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like I said last time, with like one of our other friends, or like OK Multiplay or Belcoot.
We have to have a connection with them.
It has to be somebody that is another YouTuber that we know.
We're not going to pick some random scrub who sucks
we're not
dick.
just going to pick some random scrub, or it's not going to be like, just because you asked to be on the podcast doesn't mean you're going to be on it.
Put me on the podcast. Give me a shout out.
Pretty much. But anyways, with that being said, so the fan question that we asked was by a toxic terrorist, and he gave us a bunch of shit to talk about. But one of the things that he mentioned was, how do we think the world is going to end? So I think this is a really good question. It's something that people have been talking about for fucking ever. Since people could talk. I mean, it's one of the oldest questions out there. I think it's, where do we come from? How did we get here? Is there a God? And how the world will end? I think are like some of like the most asked questions. Or is there other life out there too? But I would say this is definitely like in the top like 5 or 10 most asked questions by people.
I think so.
So I'll pitch it to Stefan first, since I'm tired of talking and I'm sounding like there's a fucking dick in my throat because
you sound a bit hoarse.
I know, I sound a bit hoarse. So I'm gonna ask Stefan, how do you think the world is going to end? Like, how do you genuinely, honestly think the world will end?
I think civilization will end sooner than the world will end.
Okay.
And I think civilization will end with something like a massive disease. That could either be... I'm still praying for a zombie apocalypse.
Zombies, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be
I hope, like, that would be a cool way to go down as a
Weed out the retards and the fat cunts at Walmart that get in the way, dude. I was at Walmart earlier, and I'm just like, move your old crusty ass.
No, but what
dude.
if one of those fat guys got turned into a zombie? That'd be pretty rough, right? Because he'd, like, squash you like a bug.
No way.
No.
He's like the boomer in Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't...
Yeah.
Stefan knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, the question's not that specific in terms of like, how do we think civilization?
No. But I think
I guess we could
just.
I don't know. I guess you can kind of go with it and just say whatever you.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, if I was allowed to talk, then that would.
Okay, watch my ass. All right.
And I think the world will end the way, or the planet will end. Like, do you guys know that in a lot of fucking years the sun will explode?
We have like several million, but yes.
No, but like the sun. Yeah, well, we have a bunch of million, but the sun in our solar system.
Yeah.
and it would just explode because it's basically a massive star, which ends the entire universe kind of
not
thing.
Not the universe, but the sun has got our sun compared to other
the
stars,
solar system. That's the word. I'm sorry.
Our sun is
That's two
fairly
words, by the
young,
way.
from what I've been told. It's fairly young. Our species will either be dead or
Yeah,
we
that's
will
what I
be
think.
long gone on a different planet by the time that the sun blows up or whatever. And I guess,
But then
kind
this
of-
planet would still be,
yeah,
that's
well,
my
kind
point.
of, I guess, balancing off of that, I guess I'll switch it. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? You jerking off under the desk?
He's like,
Yeah, this end of the world talk.
End of the world stuff
gets
gets you off, huh?
Yeah.
Anyways, God, what is wrong with us?
Jesus Christ.
This is so stupid. I mean, I guess I'll kind of like answer what I think, since we're kind of talking about that anyways. Like, you're talking about the sun, right? I think genuinely, the most likely thing that's going to happen is not the sun blowing up, is that solar flares will probably extinguish everything. It's either going to wipe out all of technology. That's what I've heard is something that's very likely is going to happen. Because there have been solar flares before that have basically acted as like a giant EMP and has taken out a bunch of electrical shit. And like my brother was telling me, he said, do you know that if there was a solar flare strong enough, it would disable, if it was strong enough to disable all electronic devices on Earth, it would pretty much bring us back to the Stone Age, because we couldn't use anything.
Yeah.
Cars,
But I mean,
TVs, computers, all of it's gone. All of it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't kill us.
It wouldn't kill you. No, that would not. The solar flare, I mean, some
But
of them, like, some
disease
people,
would probably kill us. If we have no technology, then disease would be like, oh, hey, fuck you.
What is... I think they did
Stefan.
recently... They did a study. They did a study recently on the top, like, 3 or 5 things at some, like, college or university or whatever, that they were going to test about which things are most likely to kill off the population of people on Earth. And I think it's either... I think the top 3, if I'm not mistaken...
John's gas.
John's gas, yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's
My
Looking at
gas.
John's bald fucking head and John's videos. All 3 of them are because of John.
Jesus. John's going to
If
be
I'm
the
not
end
mistaken,
of the world.
if I'm not mistaken, I think the 3 top things are artificial intelligence will end up killing us. And this has been proven by scientists. This isn't just like me going, AIs are going to kill us, Terminator. Like, it's actually been tested.
The Terminator.
They think that AI is going to do it. I think it's some sort of maybe interstellar type thing where we lose food and crops and shit.
Ooh, that's
Because of the
that's
environment.
cool. That's weird.
a good theory there.
That's weird.
And
I like
it. And the third one, I cannot remember what it is. I don't know if it was climate change or
John's gas.
Global warming.
John's gas.
Global warming.
It may have been climate change or something like that. I have to look it up. But what do you think is going to happen, John? How do you think the world's going to end?
Truthfully, I believe in some like life outside of the world, like the Earth. I believe aliens. I think aliens are going to come here with their shit, and then they're going to be like, "Oh, hey, we got more technology than you do, and we got laser beam guns. What do you guys have?
Fuck
we
you.
have these little, we have
That's
these little
actually
AKs.
a common one too.
Yeah, we have these little AKs, and they're like, "Oh, well, here, boom, done. We're done. One blast to the Earth, and we're dead." That's what I think.
So
That'd be insane.
if the question of the audience for next week is who watches the most movies here,
That's obviously me.
I think that's John.
Oh, I do. I'm a movie junkie too.
Yeah, I love movies.
This website says global climate change is another thing. Loss of biodiversity.
Whoa.
Which I guess that makes sense. No, that makes sense. If there's not enough biodiversity, like for example, if everybody except for 100 people died on the planet, our species wouldn't carry on because we don't have enough genetic variation. You know, that's the reason why people don't have sex with their cousins. I mean, if you're in West Virginia, you do. But like, if you don't, that's why you don't have sex with. If you have a sister, that's why you don't have sex with your sister. Why is it gross for people to say, "Oh, I'm not going to have sex with my sister"? It's basically ingrained in your genetics to not have sex with your relatives.
But I mean,
because it's bad for your genes.
But
that's the short version of it. It's bad for your genes. To do that?
But why can West Virginians do that?
Because they don't know what fucking evolution is, and they don't care. They just they fuck
would
whatever
you
has
think that the
opens their
West
legs.
Virginians
They're people.
are better in evolving or worse?
They're less evolved. They're like fucking apes. No, I'm just kidding. the
Well, I
subtitle.
certainly hope that we don't have any West Virginians watching this.
No, I've been to West Virginia before. It's great. I mean, it's fantastic.
Yeah, we
You
fuck
got
our
beautiful
cousins.
beautiful mountains, cousin. Fucking. It's a great time. It's a great time.
I'm not gonna be no, I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah, the obvious one that we didn't mention is going to end humanity: biological or nuclear terrorism.
Yeah.
So some sort of war is going to end up killing everybody.
I think that's just something that we ignored because it happens in movies all the time. So we kind of
No,
figured that
it
it would
is
be this
very
fantasy
possible.
kind of thing. I don't know. Like, wouldn't there be like some guy who says, you know what, guys, we killed off 3 billion people. Let's stop before we actually kill everyone. I don't think that's like. I like the other answers a little bit better than I like this one. This one just seems too cliche, you know?
It seems cliche because I think it's one of the most realistic ones. I think it makes sense.
Yeah. I think I agree with that,
almost
Corbin.
8
I think
billion people.
I think I think so. I think they have the power to do it.
I mean,
Yeah, well, they have the
Fallout
power.
is not that far
but-
off. Like the whole idea of Fallout, us destroying each other with nuclear weapons, it wouldn't kill.
Fallout 4, put it in the title. Put it in the title. Corbino Fallout 4.
Fallout 4 in the title. I know exactly. Everyone's like, "Oh shit, Maritain gonna be real." I'm like, no. People are gonna live. Like, it's not like if there is a nuclear war, it's not gonna kill everybody. People are gonna live, but it's gonna be like Fallout, where it's gonna be like probably little sections of people that are untouched, and it would have to
like
be
little
rebuilding
towns,
society.
like little towns.
Yeah, it would pretty much be like that. But I think the whole nuclear war shit is not that far off. I think it is very possible.
And in a scenario like Fallout, you know which village or state would be left last?
West Virginia.
Yeah, West Virginia.
What the hell's going on out there? We're too busy fucking our cousins to keep up with what's going on. They don't give a fuck. They'll just hide in the mountains and fuck each other.
Oh, that would be. Oh.
My sister Dolores died. Who do I fuck now? I don't know. Rover
Dolores?
looks pretty cute right now. He looks at the
For
dog.
fuck's sake, stop it.
Goddamn. I'm just saying, man.
Jesus Christ,
West
you're
Virginians,
killing me.
You never know, my man.
So I hope, Toxic Terrorists, that this answers your question. I think you had about 10 answers to pick from there. Pick your favorite and tell us why. That'd be fun to know.
Yeah, and that's a good question for you guys too. How do you think the world is going to end? I think we're going to pass that along to you guys as well.
Yeah.
But with that being said, let's move on. So the second thing we wanted to talk about. Thank you, appreciate you. The second thing we were going to talk about is unoriginality on YouTube. Now, the reason that we wanted to talk about
this is going to be good. It's going to be juicy.
Is because just now we were talking about our videos and where they rank on YouTube. So, like, if I type in my video on the search bar in YouTube and I type in Fallout 4 funny moments, okay? All right?
Yeah, I'm still with you.
There's 2.5 million results on YouTube. And I scroll down and I have 2 videos on the front page. Out of 2 million results, your boy's got 2 videos on the front page. That's what we were talking about, but we were doing that with other stuff. So, like, Stefan was talking about Neo and how his videos are doing really well with that game.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm sorry, that was bad. He was talking about how his videos for Neo, which is a new Dark Souls
pretty much
type
Dark
of game.
Souls. It's pretty much
Pretty much like Dark Souls. Game that just came out, and
Still waiting for John to play it.
yeah, and that game for him is doing really well. It's getting promoted. For Honor is what we were looking up. So, like, my For Honor video is doing really, really well. If you type in For Honor funny moments, it's on the front page. So I was looking on the second page, and Stefan's video is there, right? We were just looking to see where our videos were placed, and we look, and I'll type it in right now. Hold on, real quickly. And there's this guy that I saw where it said reacting to Vanoss's For Honor video. So it's on the second page. If you type in For Honor funny moments, you scroll down and
you will see modern cam error guy because he thinks he's clever and he doesn't want to put modern camera guy. Fuck you.
Where the tits is it?
Fuck you.
I don't fucking see it.
It's got.
Oh, here it is. Oh, it's 3 below Stefan's video. Okay, so
I'm looking
if you
this
look
up.
under Millimit, there's 3 videos down. And it says reaction to Vanoss Gaming For Honor Battle Dance Gameplay Funny Moments. And I went, I'm like, let me guess. Does this guy just like fucking react to Vanoss's videos? He does. Everybody, he fucking does. So I click on this cuntbag's channel, and he's called the Modern Camera Guy, and it's spelled the Modern Cam Era Guy. Really fucking stupid. But anyways, this guy just uploads reaction videos to Vanoss and Dahi Denogla and How To Basic. It's just reaction videos. He sits in front of a fucking camera and he just watches other YouTube videos. Like it's
and
just
like
what
think
Jinx
this is kind of like a slight exaggeration of Corbin here. John found it. I found it. The guy pumped out 6 videos in the last 24 hours.
Yep.
6
so like
videos.
Fucking ridiculous.
And that's basically a session of 1 hour sitting on a fucking couch, watching a fucking screen,
eating your fucking
taping
potato
himself,
chips.
and he doesn't even fucking react.
And he's wearing the same shirt in 4 videos. Like I know that was like really over dramatic. Like for that, he's wearing the same shirt. It was like, you're not the father.
That's the thing that really gets me pissed off.
It was like so really dramatic reveal.
As the fight was funny. I was just watching
I know it was
Maury.
a really dramatic
I was
reveal,
just
but I'm
watching
just saying-
Maury.
Well,
That's
let me
awesome.
it's like Maury. He's wearing the same shirt.
He's wearing
Where am I going with this?
I don't know. You're talking
Point
about
is,
shirts.
I know. I was making it to be some big reveal, but my point is, the dude clearly recorded these 4 videos on the same day. Reaction to Vanoss Gaming Gmod Piggy Balboa, 12 hours ago. Reaction to Vanoss Gaming Lobster Super Soldier, 13 hours ago. Ooh. Reaction to Dahi Denogla Gmod Dinosaur Mod, 13 hours ago. Reaction to How To Basic How To Fix a Dented Car, 22 hours ago. 4 videos in the last 24 hours. And like I said, he's wearing the same shirt. I know, like I said, I made a big deal out of it. Like it sounded super dramatic. But what I meant is the dude recorded it in the same fucking day. He sits in front of a camera and just reacts to other fucking YouTube videos. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. It pisses me off. Because all of us bust our asses on our fucking videos, too.
And he's got 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah, like that's the thing that we had to mention. He has 10,000 subscribers.
He's got 10,000 subscribers, and like his views are all over the place.
Yeah, they're
It's not
shit.
consistent.
They're shit.
So like I'm starting from his most recent videos, going to like farther away. 607, 556, 193, 136, 127, 530, 1027, 308, 208, 163. His 10K subscriber Q&A video that says "Send me your questions" has motherfucking 70 views. It's got 70 views.
Nobody wants.
Guy's got 10,000 subscribers, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 questions.
Yeah, see, that's just not
terrible.
So the general consensus here, because he also has videos where he has 42 likes and 2 comments. Bitch, you don't get no 42 likes with 2 comments.
No,
the questions are great.
Let's hear some of them.
Could you please give us a mini tour of your YouTube setup? Here's my couch. Here's my computer. Here's my YouTube setup. That's all you need, kids. Can you watch more videos that aren't Vanoss, like Delirious Wildcat, Terrorizer?
Oh my God.
So basically steal more content
Can you guys
from other
can you
people?
steal more videos, please?
Yeah,
In the
please.
future, would you be making different content other than reactions? He's probably making that like, fuck
He's
no,
like,
that
no,
involves
hell
work.
no.
Are you kidding me?
I have to
but
edit
anyways,
my shit, and hell no.
Yeah, like what is this dude's crazy. So
Yeah.
I tweeted at this guy. I don't think he's responded yet, unfortunately. I commented on his video and basically told him he's a piece of shit. Nicely. Actually, it wasn't very,
Yeah,
it wasn't
gotta
very
add
nice.
that nicely.
Yeah, I don't think that
Anyways.
Corbin was really nice to him.
Uh-oh. Wait, is it here? Yeah, it is. Okay. So I tweeted the guy just now, and I think this is a good response. I said, "You're a cunt." No, that's not it.
That
No,
little
I said,
sniffle, that look.
let me get ready to read this. I said, Just stumbled upon your channel, and I have to say that it's absolutely atrocious. Fair use does not mean blatantly stealing other people's content and, quote, reacting to it. You add nothing original to the video. You just steal from Vanoss and other big channels to try and make a name for yourself. It's sad that so many unoriginal people have to be on YouTube and take up space. You're no better than Jinx. You're a talentless hack. You are not a content creator. P.S. Your views and likes don't add up with the amount of subs you have. Pretty sure you're view botting or buying subs. Must be proud of your joke of a channel. So...
Yeah, that's nice.
He's pretty much buying. He's pretty much. I believe he's just buying subs, and that's why I think that's why he's just getting shit views.
Yeah.
But the thing that really gets to me is why he doesn't have a shit ton of dislikes. Like that's I'm pretty sure that he removes the negative comments. I'm pretty sure that he has tons and he just removes them. Yeah. I just don't get why, because it's dare I say, worse than Jinx. I mean, like,
he sucks. He sucks at reacting. He sucks at reacting to shit. That's weird.
Yeah, I mean,
that's weird.
You do reaction
I couldn't get through 10
videos.
seconds. No. I can't. He's
at least fucking react to it.
Yeah.
Instead of just sitting there and copying every little thing that the guys in the videos do.
See, what I did a reaction video. It was my try not to laugh challenge video. Do you guys see the difference between my try not to laugh challenge video and this guy's video?
No.
The difference is my video took me several hours to edit, and it wasn't me just fucking sitting there just in the same shirt
watching a video,
watching a bunch of videos on loop and not putting any edits. I'm still hung up on that same shirt. I don't know why.
In the same shirt.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
He was wearing the same shirts.
Like, either that or he just recorded this 4 days in a row, and the fucking dude is wearing the same shirt. Either this fucking dickhead doesn't bathe or shower, or this cuntbag is watching the same
honestly
videos and recording shit on the same
If
day.
I were him, I would have changed shirts within every single video so I didn't get people like you, Corbin, saying, he's wearing the same shirt. He's wearing the same shirt.
Give a shit. If somebody's not going to take the time to edit their videos, he's not going to take the time to change shirts to mislead people. He didn't give a fuck.
Exactly.
He's just going to buy his subs and his views and shit. Like,
how do you even buy subs?
I don't fucking know. Why don't you ask him? I don't fucking know.
The thing that's really annoying here is, and this one strikes me as potentially the worst, is that he reacted to an animation that Vanoss, because Vanoss has the magic tomato searching for the magic tomato thing. That's like a huge thing in production value. And he rips that.
Yeah.
He rips the entire fucking video. That's like, I'm gonna react to the Transformers
what the hell
movie
was
or something.
That?
I don't know. Was that?
What the hell was that?
Wait, I think he got a reaction. I think he got a reaction.
You know how every YouTube channel, a lot of them give you the option to say, support this channel.
Yeah.
He has, and I am not fucking exaggerating, support this channel, subtitle, for gaming stuff to make my channel more better. This dude is fucking illiterate. This guy's a fucking retard. This guy is stupid. And the best part about all this is that we didn't tell you guys, he has a second channel, and it's called The Modern Reactor, where he just reacts to more shit. It is so fucking stupid. This is so fucking stupid.
Oh, wait, and you can also, he also puts a very sneaky link to his PayPal. So you can also support him by transferring him money on PayPal.
Hey, give me some more money so I can buy a better couch to sit on while I watch my videos.
He literally says, support me, and all of the funds raised will go to better equipment.
Yeah, my couch.
That's
my couch is getting ripped. I need a new couch.
My couch is fucking.
My dog was sitting up on it with me. He ripped it with his claws.
My couch is faded from sitting my ass on it and making so many React videos. I need money for a new couch. This stupid fucking cunt. Oh my god! Why does YouTube allow this?
I don't. Yeah, they don't care. They don't care.
YouTube allows this to happen.
As long as it's making them money, they don't care. They don't.
Oh my god,
it sucks.
The thing is on his second channel, it's reaction mashups. It's just
No, that's I don't
literally
even want to
compilations
talk
of
about it
react-
because,
like-
yeah, it's lit.
Wait,
it's,
so
it's like 8 reaction channels
Whoa.
that
Yeah, I
watch
make-
the
he's-
same video.
He's stealing their content while they're stealing
He's
the other
stealing
people's
other
content.
reactions. He's stealing reactions of other people.
I gotta
What is
hand it
this?
to him a little bit. I think it's
Oh
quite funny.
shit!
I have to say.
Oh shit!
It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different people watching the same video.
My
Yeah.
fucking god!
And it's a clusterfuck too. Like you don't even hear the reactions. It's I don't know.
The audio's all distorted.
Dude, I might make a video on this dude. You think I'm kidding?
No, I'm not. I don't.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Not at
I don't
all.
think you're
I
kidding.
might go hard on this dude, like fucking
We know.
full on, like iDubbbz, like fucking rip this dude open. He is literally. This is a joke. This dude makes a compilation of other people reacting. He's stealing other stolen content. What the fuck?
He's stealing stolen content of other stolen content, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's like buying stolen shit from a pawn shop and selling it all at your shitty pawn shop. Like,
Not everybody owns a pawn shop, Corbin.
I could think of an example. Fuck you. This is so.
Not everybody owns a pawn shop.
This is so stupid. This dude's a fucking idiot. Oh my god. How does this happen?
I don't.
I think I'm gonna make a video on this, dude. Oh my, I'm blown away. Like before we recorded this, me and Stefan were literally just blown away.
Yeah, I wasn't able to talk for like a minute or two.
I wasn't even
literally-
here until like 20 minutes after, and then they're like, "Hey, check this guy out," and I'm like, "What?"
And we
the
found
fuck?
this guy. Yeah, we found this guy just by searching for For Honor funny moments, just to see where our videos placed. Our well edited videos that we find entertaining.
that
we
take
put a lot of
time,
work into,
and that take time.
God, this dickhead, dude.
And original,
Dude.
not to mention original content.
Exactly.
Right, it's original, right?
So unoriginal. I mean, like, okay, every content is going to be like somewhat unoriginal because everybody does gaming
Yeah.
videos, everybody does vlogs,
Funny
you know.
moments. I mean, shit's all over the place.
Well, the thing that's good about funny moments is that it's different than everyone else's. Like,
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
there's different funny shit, and there's different things that people
Yeah.
find funny. Yeah, I get
with,
that.
with Let's Plays, I mean, those are fine too. That's different. It all depends on the person's personality. But with Let's Plays, the same shit is happening over and over. When you play like Rainbow Six Siege, my funny moments video is going to be different than like some other random YouTuber's funny moments video because
Yeah, of
different
course.
things are happening, different people. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Point is, there's so many unoriginal people on YouTube, and it just bothers me. And I think,
And to be clear, there's a clear difference between wanting to be unoriginal, damn well knowing that you're unoriginal as fuck, and
Yeah, this
don't
guy's
give a
a
shit
cunt.
about it.
He knows
Yeah.
he's unoriginal too. He knows it.
Yeah.
He knows it.
These are the type
he's
of
looking
people-
for the
yeah.
quick buck.
Yeah, exactly.
He's looking to pull a Jinx and make quick money doing this. He doesn't want to put in effort. He doesn't want to put in work. I mean, if I was at a point where this is my full-time job, you better believe I'd slave away making videos.
Oh,
I would
fuck
love that.
yeah.
I would love nothing
me
more
too.
Anybody
than
would.
to do this as a full-time thing. To slave away and make videos for you guys.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. But I'm not at that point yet. None of us are.
Not even close.
Yeah. It's gonna be a while. But
Yeah.
all it needs is for one of us to blow up, and then we can just take the other people
Exactly.
with us, right?
Exactly.
That's all we need. But no, like, and I've been asked, how do you be a YouTuber and all this shit. In fact, Kieran, if you guys don't know who Kieran is, I'm sure a lot of you guys don't. He's a moderator on some of my streams, some
And
of my live
mine
streams
too.
on YouTube.
All of mine.
He's friends with us. He was at first he kind of started out more as a fan. He was kind of a fan. He found my channel through Fallout 4, and then he's kind of turned in more of a friend. But he was messaging me last night asking me, so I want to start a YouTube channel. I just don't know anything about it. What do I do? And something that I didn't tell him that I wish I had messaged him now, and if he watches or listens to this, he can obviously hear it. be fucking original, dude, to some
that's the
degree.
thing.
Like, don't just sit there and react to videos, or don't just, if you're going to post gaming videos.
Chaotic gaming! Sorry, what?
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that, John? What was that?
Sorry.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Okay.
Shit.
Don't steal other people's gaming videos like we talked about in the last podcast. The other guy who was unoriginal and stole Dashy's videos. DJ making a shout out to DJ Dashy Jr. It just, you need to be original. Don't just post.
It's Dashy Jr.
Is that the Dashy? I thought that was a burp for a second. I didn't know you were trying to impersonate Dashy.
That was a very
What
good
up?
word then.
It's Dashy Jr.
And welcome back. No, that's not a
Happy
it's not
wheels
gone that
are,
powerful.
shields are, heels are.
My boys.
Except he doesn't do that. Except he's just like, yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy. And it's like all like quiet. And I'm like, we're getting sidetracked.
Yeah, we're getting sidetracked. Be original. That's the message here.
Be original, and don't just, like, if you're going to post gaming videos, okay, that's fine. Everybody fucking does it, and there's high demand for it. Everybody watches gaming videos, but you got to do something that's different. You got to stand out in some way. You know, I have a problem with it too. Stefan's got a problem with it. John's got a problem with it. Everybody's got a problem with being original. It's hard to be original on YouTube.
But at least people, and I think that's the difference. See, when you're making content, you always look for a certain type of content. You either make funny moments, and this is after you've picked your genre, of course. If let's say you're doing vlogs or gaming content, then you pick a specific style. So you're gonna do funny moments or walkthroughs, tips and tricks, or let's plays. And for us, I think funny moments, like Corbin already said, it's way easier for us to be kind of different than all of the other ones, though I do think that there's a certain pattern in the funny moments video that works out the best. But for, like, if you're going to do walkthroughs and let's plays, I think personality makes you original.
Exactly, yes. Personality is huge.
It's you,
Yeah,
as long as it's you, and as long as you try your best to portray you as, well, you.
Yeah, and don't force it if it's not there. So the thing is, the best advice I can give is, like, be yourself. And if that doesn't work, you know, maybe YouTube's not for you. And I know that people don't want to hear that. But a lot of people...
I kind of also don't agree, because I think, I mean, you have to give it time, because
you do have to give it time. But like, some people are themselves on YouTube. I've seen this. I've been in YouTube communities. I've seen other smaller channels. They are themselves, and themself is boring as shit.
Yeah.
And no one wants to fucking watch it.
And when we, I think when we say be yourself, I mean, we all exaggerate things.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
That's,
to make it
I
entertaining.
don't be honest there. No, I think you're
the king of exaggeration.
I knew that was coming. I knew one of you assholes was going to say the shirt thing. I was about to say it and you didn't. I've always been like this.
Like you always, like, it's kind of like you're being an entertainer, you know? It's like...
Yeah, it's entertainment. That's it.
All of the American or any stand-up comedian, you know, they're not like that in real life. I mean, they're funny as fuck, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But they're not like that, so you have to put up kind of like an act. The thing is...
Yeah.
It has to be your act and not, you know...
somebody else's.
It has to be original.
Yeah.
Exactly. It has to be your act. Like, for example, I'm kind of like this in real life too. I mean, as you can see by the other videos that I've made, I'm worse in real life. My brother's even said that. He's like, you're more stupid in real life than you are in, like, your fucking gaming videos. But you can see that. Like, one of the reasons I've posted, like, vlogs and shit like that is so you guys can get a glimpse of what I really am and how stupid and fucking weird I am. But, like... I don't know where I was going with that. Point is,
good luck. Good luck with finding it.
It was just I was just plugging myself.
Yeah, pretty much.
You just need to be. Hey, I posted this vlog. Gotta go check it out. You need to be an original version of
I'm
yourself.
really funny.
You can exaggerate it. Like, you can be hyperactive and stupid and shit like that. Still copy people. Just don't blatantly copy people.
And like realize that you're doing it and just fucking post it anyway, like an asshole.
Yeah. Because that makes you a great and
it just makes you a cunt. Really, it just makes you a cunt.
Yeah, it does, John.
Yeah,
and also don't wear the same shirt.
Yeah, don't wear the same shirt.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, exactly. I agree. So, John, I want to get your input in here a little bit more, because I know that last podcast, me and Stefan talked a lot, mostly me because I'm a loud cunt.
Yeah.
But John, I wanted to ask you, like, what would you give somebody that wants to start YouTube? Like, what advice would you give them in terms of like being original and stuff? Just kind of keeping on the same topic.
The advice I'd honestly give them, I believe, I just tell them that, like, you know, find your niche. And like for me right now, it's Gears of War. That's how I'm plugging right now too, by the way.
Go for it, dude.
Like Gears of War is my shit. That's what gets me the most views. People love it, and when I live stream and shit, people fucking rush to the stream. If I'm live streaming like Call of Duty, they're like 2 viewers, and I'm like, fuck that.
Yep.
So it's just find your niche, find your game. If you want to start a gaming channel, find the game that you want to play, post that shit a lot, and people will come. That's really it, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for anyone who hasn't watched John's Gears videos yet, do it,
they
and
suck.
you'll get what we... No, they don't suck. Shut up.
They're great.
But just watch them, and you'll see what we mean with being original, because there's nothing fake about what anything... Like,
Well,
for some people, I could imagine that for some people, what John does in those videos seems like sometimes an exaggeration. I don't know. But
it's real. I'm telling you
it's
guys right
fucking
now.
John. Like, I've played
it's real.
Gears
It's real.
with him without recording, and he does the exact same crazy shit. Like, I think in one session, I think John dies about 3 times. Like in real life, like he has a heart attack.
I was gonna say that's pretty good. Stefan in the game. I was like, damn.
Not in game.
Well, that's the point I was getting at
no.
earlier. I was saying how I'm kind of like this in real life. Like, of course, I may exaggerate things a little bit, but that was the point I was getting at earlier before I lost it. Was that, you know, I'm also like this in real life. I was playing Borderlands a couple months ago with a friend, and I screamed and freaked out because this random, like, giant badass psycho or something came up behind me, and I screamed and was like, holy fucking shit. And he was like, Corbin, you don't have to be that dramatic. You're not recording a video. And I'm like, no,
it's
you don't
legit.
understand. I'm like, this is how I am anyway. Like, I'll play Resident Evil. I was playing Resident Evil 5 with my brother this weekend, and I'll be like, oh, fuck! And like while I'm playing, like, I'm not even recording. I've always been like that with video games. I just figured, hey, why not I just fucking record it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Stefan, do you remember, it was like a while back, like a couple months ago, we were playing Gears of War. It was like kind of late at night, and you couldn't really talk, but I was screaming my ass off so loud, and I screamed so loud I almost threw up.
And
I screamed so loud I almost puked.
Off.
I almost puked
funny.
all. I had to swallow
think-
that shit back down. It was so nasty.
I
I'm not
lowered
kidding.
the
Laugh 'cause
vol-
I cough, but that's
And we
funny.
weren't even recording.
Yeah, no, but I lowered the volume of my headphones all the way down, and it still woke up my wife.
That is
And
hilarious.
she is in a different fucking room.
If John is ever
She's like,
gonna
is that
make
John again?
that's funny
Shit.
that you woke her up even though she wasn't even in the same room. But like, if John is ever gonna make it on YouTube, I think it's because of his rage reactions and shit like that. I think that'll be what it is.
I can't help it. I cannot help it. I just go fucking crazy when I play that game.
And there's a difference also between being original and also borrowing from other people. Like, I would definitely say that my content, and definitely Stefan's content as well, both of ours are very, very similar in style to Vanoss. I would say they're very, very similar to that. That's who I took inspiration from. That was the first big YouTuber that I started watching.
Yeah, me too.
And John, like, if you watch his videos, they're very, very similar to Merc Music.
Merc Music. I fucking love that guy. I don't care.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
You can see the inspiration, but there's also, it's a little bit like,
It's also John.
yeah,
It's not
like
Merc Music.
It's like, for example, let's say Merc Music is a pound cake, and then John's a pound cake, but he puts his own icing and puts his own ingredients and shit in there. But it's still good. It's still delicious.
Thank you.
Wait,
thanks for calling me
that was
delicious.
actually legit, Forbes.
Thank you for calling me delicious.
It's still a cake. It's still the same type of cake. It's just got its own shit to make it special and make it taste so good.
I got sprinkles on my cake.
So make you lick your fingers.
Exactly.
Oh,
Lick your
God.
fingers, bitch. Oh, God,
Lick them motherfucking fingers, bitch.
So let's go on to the last topic. We spent enough time on that. This has been a really exciting podcast.
Yeah, it has. It's been pretty nuts.
God, the salt's been real.
Yeah, it has.
Jesus.
The
So somebody
salt
asked
jar.
if we. Somebody was like, "You guys should do face cam." Somebody said we should do face cam.
Yeah, I saw that. That would be funny.
I don't know if we should.
Like on Skype?
Jesus.
Or how would we even do that?
Just record our faces.
like now
Oh,
we record
yeah,
our
just-
voices,
yeah.
and then you
Yeah.
would record your.
I
It
got
would
you.
take it would take a notch up the old production value thing.
Yeah.
Sure,
I
but it would
don't
also
mind
take
doing it.
But I'm
an
also ugly as
amazing
shit.
amount of time.
Yeah,
So-
I'm
Yeah,
ugly as
yeah,
shit. I'm
that's-
bald.
yeah.
Who gives a shit about bald people?
I'm bald. He said it so like, oh shit, when did this happen? I'm bald.
I woke
damn it,
up this
I'm
morning.
bald.
I'm bald, bitch.
Anyways, the third topic we wanted to guys talk about is PewDiePie right
It's
now.
something that everyone is talking about.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about
Yep.
it. It's on VidMe. It's at the top of VidMe right now. Maybe we'll put VidMe in the title. Hopefully
haven't
we'll
even
get some
checked.
views.
Oh,
No, I'm just
probably.
kidding.
Probably.
So the thing what's going on with PewDiePie right now, in case you guys are not paying attention or you're illiterate, is the thing with VidMe right now. VidMe. God, I'm losing it. I'm so out of it right now.
Well, was that illiterate thing a snapback to modern cam era guy?
Modern cam era.
Yes.
I love
That he
it.
probably.
That guy's
I love
illiterate as
it.
Shit.
Welcome to the modern cam era.
To make my videos much more better, whatever the fuck he said. God, that's stupid. Anyways,
Let
going
me
back to
buy
this.
a better couch.
Yeah, for real, dude. All right, so going back to John's losing it. So the thing with PewDiePie, what happened is, long story short, his multi-channel network dropped him because of supposedly racist comments about Jews and shit like that in a past video. So Maker is owned by Disney, so Disney wants nothing to do with PewDiePie right now. They're not promoting him anymore on this. They had another website, I believe. They're not promoting him anymore. They're dropping him. They're pissed at him. And YouTube has also canceled the second season of his YouTube Red series, Scare PewDiePie. So that's done.
Which was almost done.
Which was
Let's
almost
add that.
done. They filmed it. They were editing it. It was in post-production, and they stopped it and said, "We're not doing
I can't
this
believe
anymore.
that.
We're completely just going to cut him off." You know, and a lot of people are like, "Good, this dude's a cunt and he deserves it." A lot of people think that way. J.K. Rowling, the fucking author of Harry Potter, retweeted some article about how, you know, fascism is still alive because of PewDiePie and all this shit. And some people side with him. Some people
Jesus
think that he didn't do
fuck
anything
him,
wrong,
dude.
and it's just a joke that went too far. So, John, what do you think about this? What is your take on it?
Fuck J.K. Rowling. He's a piece of shit. Fuck Harry
It's a
Potter.
girl. You fucking retard.
It's a woman.
Then she's a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck, dude.
Did you not know?
No, I didn't know that. Truly did not know that. Well, she's a piece of shit.
Fuck
all right?
J.K. Rowling. He's a piece of shit.
Well, she sucks, okay? Well, okay. Well, honestly, I watched H3A3H. Oh my fucking god. Chill. Okay. I watched
I'm spitting out my water. I was drinking when you said that.
I watched H3H3's video. Shut up.
Jesus corpse.
Do a fucking stroke.
All right, I'm gonna talk about it.
All right, let's.
I watched-
No, let's just go, John.
I watched H3H3's video on the PewDiePie
Amazing.
thing, and
Great video. By the way.
it is a great video. And what he said was people read the title and they're like, oh, that's it. That's what happened. They don't read the full shit. They don't read the article. They don't do anything.
Nope.
They just want to read the title. What they read, PewDiePie is what is it? Anti-Semitic? Is that what
Yeah.
it said?
Anti-Semitic, yeah.
Yeah. He's anti-Semitic.
Is it Semitic or semantic?
I don't fucking
it's
know.
Semitic.
It's Semitic.
Semitic?
He's,
Okay.
Yeah, he's
I didn't know.
anti-Semitic.
All right, my bad.
Okay, that's what they read in the title. Oh, that must be true. Oh, well, I mean, you kind of missed
Well, this is.
the whole video of where he said pretty much it was like
Yeah.
to Keemstar.
Did you watch that the H3H3 video, Stefan? Did you watch
Yeah,
that?
Yeah, I watched
Well,
it. I just watched it
I think
today.
it's important to note here that H3 wasn't Ethan wasn't the one who said that. It was Felix that made a video on
Yeah.
I'm a racist, and he said something about how everyone's calling him a fascist and stuff, and then he made a little clip, and that's where things get really fucked up, because he made
Yep.
a little clip of him watching a Hitler
speech.
Yeah.
and he
As
was,
a fucking
wearing, he was
joke.
wearing the whole shit.
And
And
they
that's
used
the
it.
part that the Wall Street Journal, because it all started with the Wall Street Journal,
Yeah.
And they put out an item and they made a video on him on fucking YouTube. And they used that part, completely pulled out of the fucking
Was he
context.
talking about the Wall Street Journal when he made that video talking about how he's a racist? I don't remember if he was.
No. I think no.
So, yeah,
I think it was the first time they got a hold of it.
In that racist video, he was saying how people are calling him a racist and saying he loves Hitler. And then he did a little joke clip of him watching Hitler speeches in a Nazi outfit.
Yeah.
They put the fucking Washington Journal...
Yeah.
Washington, whatever, was it Washington Street Journal? What is it?
the Wall Street Journal.
Wall Street. What did I say?
The Washington Journal. You fucking retard.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's the thing.
Wall Street.
Well, it's okay.
I'll say about the Washington Post. The Wall Street Journal.
That ain't worse than calling J.K. Rowling a man.
I knew you were going to bring that up again.
That was hilarious. He just gets close to the mic.
He's a fucking cunt.
He's a fucking idiot. Anyways, the Wall Street Journal took that one tiny clip from that entire video talking about how the media takes everything out of context. Do you guys not see how ironic that is? It's a video talking about how the media takes everything out of context. They took that one bit of that video
It was so
to
good.
fit their own agenda out of context. They took that like 5-second clip and were saying how, look at this, he's a Nazi. He's wearing a Nazi outfit. I'm like...
He's watching the speech from
this is ridiculous.
And he was smiling and nodding his head.
Yeah, it was. But it all started with one video of Felix, and he wanted to see how far people would go to get $5, and he got someone as far to dress up as Jesus and pronounce on television.
He didn't do that. I actually read that too. I'm pretty sure that was already pre-done thing. He just watched it. The whole Jesus clip where it has somebody dressed up as Jesus saying Hitler did nothing wrong. That was an example of what the guy will do if you pay him. PewDiePie didn't actually tell that guy to do that. No.
I know that. But that was the whole joke, and there was one guy that held up a sign which says "Death to all Jews." And that was
those kids, yeah.
Yeah, and that's basically what you're saying is correct, is that, you know, just want to see how far people will go.
Yeah, it's a website where you pay people to see what they'll do for... Yeah, it's like... I mean,
it's a fucking joke.
Yeah. The guy, he literally just said... He held up a sign that said, "Death to all Jews." He paid them $5. This shit blew up. Everyone's freaking out over it, and now Disney has dropped them. And I agree with H3. It seems like Disney... is just trying to be like, whoa, what the fuck happened? Oh shit, dude, drop this guy. We don't want to be accused of being racist.
Yeah, they're pussies.
They don't want to research what's going on. They're just like, oh shit, we don't want to be caught up in this. Hey, just drop the guy. It's easier to drop him than it is to do research.
Yeah, exactly. They read the title and they're like, oh no, we got to drop him. The fuck that. And they're not even doing any research. Not looking anything up. They don't want to sit there and be like, yeah. Washington Street or Wall Street Journal, this was taken out of context. You're wrong. This is taken out of context. And a lot of people think that PewDiePie should sue the Wall Street Journal for defamation.
Yeah.
I think he should.
I would.
I
would.
No, I think so too. And I think that I have I think I have a slightly different approach to who's guilty and who's not, because I feel like Disney is in a very peculiar situation. I think that's the word. I'm not really English.
Yeah, they're in a tight spot. They're
because they're like their audience, you know, they're kids.
Yeah, all kids. Yeah, I agree, Stefan.
But the weirdest thing is, and I saw this on a tweet just today, is that Maker didn't drop. Watch out for it. Wait for it.
Okay, well, I'm waiting.
What?
iDubbbz.
What?
They have iDubbbz on their roster. Yeah.
Do they?
Wow,
and they
I didn't
didn't
know
drop
that.
him. So that's just a little fun fact in between.
Damn.
And you know why? Because PewDiePie is a huge star.
Yeah.
And much more people
who
watch
actually
him.
had
true.
and he actually has a really big audience of kids as well. So that's and I think that's what worries.
And if a lot of people don't know who iDubbbz is, he basically uses the term nigger faggot in almost every single one of his videos. Okay, he uses that word very loosely, and his idea of that word, of using the N-word, is because he's not using it to degrade anyone. He is using it as a joke, and it is not to be taken seriously. His attitude towards the N-word is, you don't get special, like, he's like, all these words are bad, but only the N-word, only like a certain group of people can say it and all this shit. His attitude is, if no one should be able to say it. Basically, he's like, either everyone can say it or no one should be able to say it.
No.
All the words are good, or either all of them are bad.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, not all of the people should be able to say one word, or all of the people shouldn't be able to. But there are different words for different groups of people, for different races.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you should,
exactly. That's what I meant to say. I think I fucked it up a little bit. His attitude is, it's worse to say the N-word than it is to say, like, spick or beaner or all these other racist terms. Okay, whatever, dude. I'm not. Whatever. If somebody gets pissed at me saying those words, well, give it the fuck over it. Okay, like. I'm not even degrading anyone. That's my whole. That's the whole point.
They're just
you're
words.
literally
It's just
proving.
Words. It's just
if
words.
you get pissed at me just saying it, you're literally proving my point and iDubbbz's point. You're proving the point. If you just say, "Yeah, iDubbbz said nigger faggot in a video," you're not okay. It's out of context. That's if you're doing what that Tana Mongeau girl did, and are calling people like, "Oh, that's a person's a stupid," and then you fill it in with the N-word.
Yeah, degrading
that's
somebody.
Different.
With,
that's
like,
different.
Calling them that
The entire
name.
point of his latest video was talking about how context matters and how, certain words, like, if you can't say all of them, I mixed it up again.
Say none of them.
You can't say, you should be able to say none of them. I'm losing my shit right now.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sick.
that's okay. That's okay.
I'm losing my train of thought. It's
now,
either all of them or none of them.
Here's a different chain of thought. Is it necessary?
No.
To use those words? No, I don't think so. I think he's doing it for views.
Was it so? I think
he's doing it for exposure. Because he's like
I think that
he's like a racist or whatever, and it's getting him views.
That's his persona.
Yeah,
that's his persona.
I just think that Felix is ridiculously clever, because we all know that a few weeks ago the hell broke loose because he said 18 and then you can fill it in from there, which created this big fucking storm. It made a hashtag.
Oh yeah.
PewDiePie is over party.
PewDiePie is over party. Yeah.
And the thing is, like,
God,
he
so
doesn't mean it in a racist way. He doesn't mean to offend.
See, the thing is, like, you can't even say it, what he said. You can't even repeat what PewDiePie said because you're afraid that people are going to fucking rail on you in the comments because of the connotation that word has. Even though you're not using it in a demeaning manner.
No. I'm not saying it because I'm scared of what people will think. I'm not saying it because I don't think it's necessary to say it. And that's I'm not agreeing with Disney. I'm sure as fuck not agreeing with Wall Street Journal or whatever the fuck the guys are called. Cunts. Like, I don't agree with any of it.
The Washington
Journal. At the
Journal.
same time, I always
yeah.
At the same time, I always ask myself, was it necessary? Was it necessary to provoke such a large group of people by using a word of which you damn well know that it's going to get such a... I mean, I know that
attention.
You're a comedian.
It's going to get attention.
Yeah. I feel like people sometimes try to go as far as they can without doing it. The thing is, did PewDiePie take it too far? I think to a degree he did. The thing that I don't know. The thing you have to realize, the thing that people need to realize. What'd you say, John?
I don't know, like, the full deal. I don't know the full thing that he said, like what he said.
He literally said 18 N-words.
He said 18 nigga. Yeah, he said
that's it.
He literally it was a video called The Top 30 Most Attractive YouTubers, and he was watching it saying, I wish I was attractive, I wish I was all this, and he was watching the video that said 18 Felix, and he goes, 18. He goes, we're 18. He gets on the chair and goes, 18 nigga.
Oh, and
he didn't even say the full thing. It cut off. He said 18 nit, and it cut off before he could even say it. And people lost their shit over
That's retarded. That's so stupid.
But yet iDubbbz can say the full thing, like N-word faggot, since I'm not going to say it, since Stefan's not saying it, because he's a better person than me.
Fuck off.
I'm not going to say it.
That's the thing.
I'm not going to say it. It's not like I don't want to like ruin my reputation. I don't give a shit, but it's just the fact that I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, I don't think it's necessary.
No, you're right. You're right. It's not necessary. The thing is though, with people that watch iDubbbz and PewDiePie, there is a lot of impressionable children, and they see their heroes talk like that and say the N-word, and they'll think it'll be okay to say that in school jokingly.
Yeah, until they get fucked up by a black dude.
Until they get fucking knocked out by somebody. Like, they'll jokingly say it to one of their friends, and somebody's gonna knock them the fuck out. They're gonna be like, dude, it was just joking. I just saw it online.
Big, burly black dude just...
Yeah! Yeah! Like, it's... They think that it's okay because it's just a joke. I'm like...
Fuck that.
There's a time and a place. As long as kids understand there's a time and a place, and they don't go around. I'm getting really nasally right now.
Yeah,
as long as kids understand there's a time and a place. As long as kids understand there's a time and a place, and they don't just go around saying like, you know, like nigger faggot or whatever. I'm gonna stop saying it now because everyone's gonna fucking hate me. As long as kids don't go saying that in schools and shit, and iDubbbz says it for comedic effect, I think it's okay. The only thing I'm worried about is that kids will mimic what they've seen. Kids are parrots, man.
Yeah.
They will mimic what they've seen. They've seen PewDiePie like say death to all Jews.
Especially if it's the cool thing to do.
Yeah, if PewDiePie says like death to all Jews and shit like that, kids are going to say that and like start joking around like that in class, and they're going to get suspended. That's the shit that I'm worried about.
And that's the tricky situation that Disney is in. And Wall Street Journal just fucked up. I mean, they're not even like Ethan said. They're not even like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, they're not even relevant. They're not even relevant to anything anymore.
No, like
they need clicks.
Fuck off. Yeah,
exactly.
Because if you go onto their website, you need to purchase
a subscription.
Small fee,
yeah, like a subscription.
Or you need to pay a small fee to actually read the whole fucking article.
It's about journalism now.
Give me all your money.
This is exactly. It's exactly what it is. This is something Philip DeFranco's talked about.
We need new shirts. Give me your money.
Journalism now. Shut up. Go back to the shirt thing. Journalism now is about getting clicks, so you can get ad revenue on your website, even if what's in the article is complete garbage. And you don't do your research. That's why I only watch Philip DeFranco. That's why I only trust him for my news.
Agree.
Because he doesn't do that shit.
I agree.
So, my point is, I think people are taking this way too far, and they're taking it out of context. But I do think, as long as people understand that it's a joke, and they don't go saying those words where it could offend people, then I don't think it's that. I don't see what the big deal is.
No, I don't see it either. I'm with you, Corbin.
Some people have different senses of humor. Like, some people think 9/11 jokes are funny and shit. So,
yeah, I do too. I'm not gonna lie.
like this. I mean, some jokes are too far. Like, I had a kid on my stream once. John's probably gonna laugh because he's a sadistic cunt. I have had a kid on my stream before that was like, "What do you call a kid with no friends? A Sandy Hook victim." Like, shit
He's
like that. Shit like that. I'm just like, that's too far. Like, I wouldn't make fun of like somebody's like dead kid or some shit like that on like a YouTube video. Like, I wouldn't do that. Like, there's some people find that funny though. Some people find those jokes funny. I do not.
I'm not.
I have a different sense of humor.
I'm not laughing because the joke was funny. I'm laughing because that's fucking terrible. Who would say that?
That's what I said. I was like, that's awful.
Bad.
Yeah, but some people find that shit funny.
Wow.
Some people find what iDubbbz says funny. Some people don't. But
yeah,
and
then the only choice to that remains is, and I feel like Disney, given their position in the market, maybe made a good move here by saying that, look, if this is your type of humor now, then that's fine, but it shouldn't be under our banner. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm really on the fence about whether or not they made the right move.
I understand what Disney's doing, and I understand why, but I don't think it was like what PewDiePie said was bad.
I'd much more prefer that they would actually investigate. And I loved what Ethan said about, that the founder of Disney was a proven anti-Semitic.
But that's I agree with Philip DeFranco. That's a bad argument. You can't compare with what was like however many years ago with what is now. Obviously, things are different now. Schools aren't segregated and shit like that.
True.
Everybody that grew up in Walt Disney's time was a fucking racist. Everybody was. Everybody's grandfather is a racist.
Yeah.
Prick.
I didn't see.
My
I think I need to watch
grandfather
the
is
Franco video after
racist.
this.
My grandfather uses the N-word like every other thing.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think it was as bad. Okay, so like I'm not going to pull a Tana Mongu here, that one YouTuber that iDubbbz roasted in his last video, and say that, oh, I didn't know the N-word was bad. I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was nearly as bad as everyone said it was when I went to like, even like, I think like high school or college or, university or high school, when people are like, yeah, that's an awful word. Because I grew up hearing it as a kid. I knew it was bad. I knew it wasn't socially acceptable to say it. I didn't go around school saying it. But basically it was like, on the spectrum in terms of curse words, my parents are like, you don't ever say the F word. You don't ever say the C word. Like even today, my mom, she will yell at me if I say cunt.
Mom.
She
Spell
hates.
mom, Corbin. Spell mom. Is it B-O-B?
No, it's M-O-M. Shut your dick. No, I'm nasally. Fucking blow my nose for you. Here, hold on. Let me,
I was talking to
Shut
my
up.
Bobby.
here.
I don't know. I think it's a really tricky situation. Like I think the media ripped Pewds a new one.
Yeah.
And completely unfair. They ripped everything out of fucking context.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you look at he means no fucking harm whatsoever. And in any case, if he gets real blowback from, let's say, the black community, let's say that happens. I don't think that he'll use it a lot more now, since he knows what happens.
Do you ever see in these scenarios? By the way, what I was saying before is that like I grew up hearing it and it was on a different spectrum. Like my mom considers the N-word bad, but not nearly as bad as like the C word or the F word, because she grew up hearing it too from her dad. So my mom didn't like go around parading it like, oh, what do you N-words want for breakfast? It wasn't like that. But what I'm saying is I grew up around my grandfather hearing it, and obviously that's her father, so she would hear it too. My whole point is it's like a spectrum. It's I don't know. Some words are worse than others.
And
going
agree.
back to earlier what iDubbbz was saying in his video, if everyone shouldn't be able to say it. Like, it's either all in or all out.
Yeah.
There's no one word that's like, oh, you can't say this one, but all the other ones are okay. It's either all in or all out. You can make jokes about all the words. You can't make jokes about any of them. Okay?
Yeah, and
That's
I think
his
the
attitude.
main reason why Filthy Frank and iDubbbz are saying it is because they want to, like, relieve the word of power.
I agree. I think
Because
that's
the
what it
word
is.
has a ridiculous amount of power because everyone gives it that power.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
I do get that a little bit. But yeah,
and-
I don't. Yeah,
And if that's what they're trying to do, I can get behind that to a degree. The reason that word, like you just fucking said, the reason it has power is because people give it power.
yeah.
It has a connotation behind it. It's bad.
Yeah, I agree.
But, yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, you know, I'm just gonna keep on repeating this. Is it really?
Is it necessary?
No, not at all.
I think
think
if they have an agenda to dissolve the meaning of that word so that it's just another word, I mean, I can kind of see what they're doing. I guess they don't want everyone to be overly politically correct, and I can understand that. But like you said, is it really necessary? You know, maybe not. But yeah, it's definitely a weird situation.
I just want to leave it by saying that you should focus on what the person saying it means with it, because
Context
I think,
matters.
Exactly.
Context.
It's
And that's the
every
thing.
context is
matters.
everything, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Context is everything.
So if you want to get a really objective, I think I need to watch Philip DeFranco's video still, because I just heard that it was a good one in this podcast. But I think
good.
Ethan's video is also pretty fucking strong. On that
Yeah.
part.
H3H3's video is perfect. If
And
you
you know,
want to be filled in.
like, because you know that he's a Jew,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which it,
And
And he's like
makes
best
it
friends
even.
with PewDiePie, too.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's the thing that I was trying to get at earlier before I forget really, really quickly, is that in all these situations when shit like racist shit like this happens, who are the people that get upset about it? It's not usually the people
Yeah.
from the group being made fun of.
Yeah.
It's not Jews. You don't see masses of black people shit-talking iDubbbz. It's overly politically correct people that are like, oh, shit, we gotta be politically correct. Oh, we got you guys. Don't worry
SJW.
about this. Yeah, it's social justice warriors is what it is. It's exactly what it is. These websites are like, oh shit. What are we gonna do? All right, we'll just shit talk PewDiePie. Yeah, he's a racist. He's a racist. We hate him too, guys. Don't worry. It's like, and then like over there, the Jews are sitting there like, we're not offended, and they're like, no, you are offended. Please be offended. It's like, it's. You get what I'm saying?
What do you mean you're not offended?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Basically, what I'm saying is, it's the white people that are offended.
Yeah.
Because they want to be overly politically correct and be social justice warriors.
Yeah.
That's what this is.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
think Felix is just being incredibly clever because he's just trying to push the envelope a bit more every single time. And all of this just creates a lot of positivity for him, I think, because I think it opens up the door to people that were initially thinking, what the fuck is he saying? That are now thinking like, you know what? You're right. It was just a joke. I'm fine.
Philip DeFranco.
I mean, it's not physically harming anybody, honestly.
He said,
exactly.
Yeah, I agree, John. And Philip DeFranco said it in his video. He said, if you think that this is a PewDiePie over party, you are dead fucking wrong.
Oh, he's going to come back stronger.
He's going to come back strong as
fuck. Yeah. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. You are dead wrong if you think this is going to hurt him. No, this has just made him stronger.
It's just going to help him.
Yeah.
This is going to help him. He's got more networks to work with. A lot of people are backing him, myself included. I'm with this guy all the way.
Me too.
I'm genuinely with PewDiePie on this.
Hell yeah. Always. Always with Pewds.
Always with Pewds!
We're going to have a shout-out!
Yeah. No, I definitely do stand with him on this. Is it necessary to make those jokes? Probably not always. Sometimes I really think they're funny because I have a sixth sense of humor.
Same.
Where, like, for example, the video that a lot of people have seen where it's Buzz flying Woody around and it says, Buzz, we missed the truck. And he goes, we're not aiming for the truck. And it shows them flying through the Twin Towers.
Oh, yeah,
like,
I saw that.
The first time I saw that video, I'm not going to lie.
I saw that.
I'm pretty sure I laughed. You know, I have a dark sense of humor sometimes. It's fucked up, though. It's really fucked up sometimes.
But I think that's, you know, you can either choose to be offended by something or you can choose not to be offended by something.
And life's more fun if you don't get offended at everything.
That's true.
That is true. Don't get fucking triggered.
That is true.
Just
life's a lot more fun if you don't get pissed off about every fucking thing. Let me tell you, it's nice.
That's a fact.
And just to be clear, I think
you can get triggered about one thing. The modern camera guy, that stupid fuck.
He only wears one
I thought
shirt
that you were going to say shirts.
God damn it! Who? Only one shirt in every video.
I know, right? I'm gonna rip that blue shirt off of him.
But I think it's safe to say that we I think that I can say I hate racism to the very bone, to the very core. Like I don't like it at all. Yeah, and I think that illustrates that we are not fans of racism. But what Pewds did, I genuinely didn't find it racism. I found it a joke, an unnecessary joke, because he can be funny with other things. Yeah. But it was a kind, and I'm sure that he wouldn't. I don't think he's gonna say it again. I think he's not gonna say it again.
I don't think he is either.
I don't think he will because of the stir up and what happened. But I think he's going to.
Might.
I think he's going to circle around it for a bit and then probably down the road say something in light of that. Like, I
don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he went along with this.
He's gonna push the envelope on other things. I think it's just gonna continue.
I think he's gonna circle around it.
The N-word now.
I think he's gonna circle around it.
Yeah, I think he passed the N-word now, and I think he didn't. I mean, he wouldn't ever go as far as apologizing for it, like a public apology or anything like that.
It was a joke.
I don't think he
should. He shouldn't.
I don't think he should.
No, not at all. It was a fucking joke that people went, oh my God, he said the N-word.
Like just now, when I was referring to iDubbbz and I said it, should I apologize for that? No. I literally just said the word in context talking about what somebody else said. Was it necessary? Probably not. I'm trying to make a point.
Well, and even that was a little bit more necessary than...
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm repeating what somebody else said. Yeah. My whole point, I'm literally making a point that somebody else made by saying...
and you're not directing it to anybody,
by me simply saying the word, talking about somebody else, then you need to fucking chill out. because it's just a fucking word, and I'm not using it to degrade anybody. That's what iDubbbz's whole point is, and that's the whole point behind this with PewDiePie. Everyone needs to chill the fuck out and stop getting so triggered and just call everything racist.
Take a Xanax, drink some fucking wine. Jesus Christ.
Agreed.
Even feminists get pissed off. Like I saw an article once that was like talking about why the word female is apparently rude.
Oh no, I'm not going to jump into this. I'm not going to jump into
No,
this.
maybe next podcast. Maybe next.
I'm not going to jump into this.
But hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose again. Getting stopped up. Oh, there it is. There it is.
All right, so shall we?
This is the sick podcast. Yeah,
right?
So I think we're gonna end it here. So do you guys want to try to have a guest for next week?
I would be down for that.
All right. So we will talk about trying to have a guest next week. I think we're either going to do Steve or Seth first. I think we should start it off with one of them. What do you guys think?
He's just gonna, Seth is just gonna fucking
bucking
fugger, mussy pigger. What? What do you say? What?
That would translate into pussy maker.
You just said it, Stefan.
Pussy maker. I don't know.
Pussy maker?
Pussy maker. Fleshlight.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so this is going to go off the rails now. This was fun.
I know. It'll be interesting when we have Seth on here. But my question to you guys is, again, how do you think the world's going to end? Going back to that, leave a comment. What do you guys think? And who do you guys want to see on here? For those of you guys that are familiar with our work and who our friends are and who we play with, do you guys want to see...
Seth,
who do you guys want?
Mike,
Seth,
Steve, Chris.
Yeah, who do you
anybody
guys want to see out of
in the
our friends
realm
on
of
here?
anybody in the realm of our friends. Anybody.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll probably have, I'm thinking either Seth or Steve for the first one.
Okay.
We shall discuss in person.
We shall discuss in private. We'll think about it. So we'll talk it over. But thank you guys so much for watching. There are more links in the description to our channels. Our Twitter's in the description, and we are on SoundCloud as well. Because I know somebody on Twitter was like, "Hey, I don't want to have YouTube open when I watch this, and I don't have YouTube Red or whatever." So we are on SoundCloud there as well. So if you guys want to check us out, that link is also in the description.
Yeah.
But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. And,
Me too.
I'll talk to you guys later.
See ya.
And Corpse also is starting a merch line where he sells shirts.
Just in one color. One color
Exactly. That's one color. That's one shirt. I'm going to wear it in every fucking video. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.
Yeah, see you later. Yeah.
Was that English?